Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for light sweet crude oil for Tuesday, May 7th, 2013. Well, a continuation of the trend to the upside today. Previous day's trading we had a candle with a higher high and a higher low. Today's trading we have a candle with a lower high but a higher low. Doesn't change the trend to the downside, so no lower high and lower lows. Therefore, the previous trend is in force and that trend was to the upside. For the second day in succession, we've had a spinning top type candle, and they're candles of indecision. Today's trading we have a small black body with a shadow on the top and the bottom, and in a similar way we have a small white body for the previous day's trading with a shadow on the top and on the bottom. And the shadows on the top and the bottom represent downside and upside price rejection. So a strong battle going on between the buyers and the sellers, and not a lot of resolution. We have the close for today's trading around the midpoint level in a similar way to the previous day's trading. So for the second day in a row, the neither side has accomplished control at the close of trading. In contrast to the previous two trading days, we had the buyers strongly in control, and we had a very strongly bullish breakout up above the 94.63 level of strong resistance. In the recent past, this is held as a very important level of resistance, and a bullish test up above there does suggest that this market is destined for higher levels. But at the moment, what we're seeing is the buyers are relaxing in this market at the moment, but we're not seeing any strength from the sellers. We're seeing both parties attempting to resolve this battle, but neither side is really strong enough to force this market substantially higher or lower. Now, looking at these last two candles now, they are finding some buying coming in as the market has tested down roughly to around this 94.63 level of previous resistance. So here we have this area now acting as support, and that will be an important level moving forward over the next few days if the market does test down to those levels. So because of these spinning top type candles, these small bodies at the end of this uptrend, there is good potential for a change of trend to occur, so we will be looking for a potentially lower high and lower low. Now, the only problem with that is that we have solid support at 94.68 and then support at the cloud, which extends from 94.20 down to 93.79. Only a very small area of cloud, so very weak support, but all the same, by the same token, it is support. But then just below there we have the Tenkan Sen trading at 93.63, so strong support there, and then at 93.25, which was a previous important level, and that will potentially hold a strong support for this market. Now, in terms of the Fibonacci extension, and here we saw the market testing to the 61.8% level. We had the bullish breakout up above, and for the previous day's trading we saw the market test to the 78.6% level and be strongly rejected from there with this spinning top type candle, this indecisive candle. Second day in a row the market has failed to close above the 61.8%. We see this indecisive trading around the 61.8% level. It does suggest that there is good potential for a change of trend, so we should be looking for a potentially lower high and lower low. Now, based on the Fibonacci retracement, and two trading periods ago the market broke out in a bullish manner up above the 100%, and the market tested almost to the 161.8% at 97.52 and was strongly rejected from there. So that does suggest that there is good potential for a change of trend, followed by this spinning top type candle today. Two candles of indecision suggest that there is a good possibility for a change of trend. Now, in terms of Ichimoku, obviously a bullish market in the long-term time frame by trading up above the cloud, so our bias will be to taking long trades if we do want to trade with that longer time frame. Bullish market in the medium-term time frame as well by trading up above the Kijun Sen, and interestingly, if we look at that Kijun Sen, it's begun to turn down, and that's quite unusual. Here we have the market in an uptrend and in a solid second time frame uptrend. But this is suggesting that the market may be losing some momentum in that medium-term time frame. So we should be looking for that potential lower high and lower low. However, having the Tenkan Sen pointing up quite sharply is reflecting some upside momentum in the fast-term time frame. So even though the indicators are telling us that the market is bullish in all three time frames, we are seeing some conflicting evidence from the shape of or the angle of these lines. Looking at the Chico span, that is trading below the corresponding price action, so that's not confirming the bullishness that we're seeing in all three timeframes at the moment. And it does suggest that there is a possibility of the market testing back down to lower levels. Now this market is actually looking as though after this bullish breakout up above the cloud, now that we're having some indecision in the market, it's looking as though this market will retrace either back down to the 94.63 level or to somewhere near the cloud, and then bounce back off there in a few days' time. There is potential for that to happen, but not trying to preempt the market. We need to react to the market as it trades. So that is a possibility. If the market does bounce off those levels, then we do have strong resistance around the 98 level. In the recent past and prior to that, it has held as very, very solid resistance. So even if we do see this market rally strongly to that level, it is an important level that will most likely halt the market. But once again, we do need to watch how the market behaves there. If we see a bullish breakout up above the 98 level, we could quickly see the market trading to the 100 level. But really, here today, the story is about indecision. We need to watch how the market reacts. We'll be looking for a potentially lower high and lower low, trading down to 94.63.